absolutely gorgeous Ziki.
Woo! And now, of course, we got to introduce quite a few players, baby. We got a few Westerners coming with us. Of course, we do Fortnite, we do it big. We brought some of our more well-known, some more well-known fraggers. We got Myth. We brought along TFUE. Let's not forget, of course, Margossi, Pax, winner, Kitty Plays. I mean, she is just, look at her. She's incredible. And then, of course, we've got, who else? Yo-Yo keeping up. And then finally, of course, Nick A30.
That's right, and I mean, just look at the way they are being brought out. The energy is real. You can see from the shot here, this is where they're going to be playing at. Yo-Yo, keep it up. Looks like he is ready to get down today. Man, I am absolutely stoked for what's going to happen.
I mean, listen, my man, this is just about the craziest event we've had to date, all right?
You know, honestly,
step up.
And I was just going to say, for these guys, too, look at Margossi.
This is 3,000 people here together to watch. And also, did you want to see augmented reality? Because here it is, augmented reality bus. That's right. It's time to hop into the first show match. And again, man, let's touch on this. This is going to be completely different than anything we've seen before. We also have, you know, the Westerners coming to face off against all of North Korea. I mean, literally, so many of North Korea's best.
Yeah. So Korea is loaded up in here. Here we have Mak-chan going in hot. And it looks like he's going to be going for the divot. And he's going for float. He's trying to hit retail row here. So for those of you guys curious about what happened with the battle bus there, it came from the southwest side all the way up to the northeastern side here. And this is round one where it's only solos. So these guys are all looking to, you know, fend for themselves. Looks like we got a little bit of Wailing Woods action here as well. Holy, just looking at the map here, the amount of players trying to land at Wailing Woods, I see 3, 6, 7, 8 players in the Wailing Woods area. You guys can't see it because obviously we're on this solo perspective here. But oh man, so here it is. Don't forget, guys, we have some content creators in the mix. So there's gonna be, you know, some fun gameplay. It should be a pretty fun time here. You know, so she's doing the nice jog around the Wailing Woods.
Yeah, that's right. And we're over to Wolriang here, who has already got himself a Stormwing. All right, we've seen kind of what's going on. All right, he's already doing barrel rolls, trying to show off. Okay,
showing off them skills, those air skills.
And so again, I mean, we're not too familiar with what the Korean meta is like. So now we're gonna kind of learn together. We're gonna see what they like to do.
I mean, and if I'm being honest, the action feed's popping off, right? The feed on the side, you see what's going down. Players are definitely, you know, getting popped left and right. And I don't think, well, obviously he doesn't know what he's flying himself into, but he is pretty much hovering over a couple of players right now. There's actually someone inside that Paradise. Oh my gosh, the Paradise area is loaded.
Yeah.
You can see from the map right there, there's about 5 players. But at the gas station as well, there's about 2 or 3 there. There's 2 players in Westworld right now, so you guys know who's in Westworld most likely right now. TFUE getting the battle, and Young Man looks like he's going for the heal right now. He's not going to swap over to the grappler.
Oh, there is already shots going out onto this Stormwing, trying to just disengage over the hill here.
He's getting fired up by Tron here down below. And, you know, these guys are looking to break down those Stormwings. You do not want to give anyone a free pass in the air at all. Here is Sparkle, which, you know, rocking a little OG Renegade Raider. So, you know, for a fact, this man is about to bring it. And he's in Paradise Palms. He's looking for some action. You see a little bit of his precision as far as his speed and building goes. And that's a pump shotgun. You got to love the pump shotgun.
I mean, look at this loadout, the minis. We've got the Chug Jug. We've got the med kit. And I mean, he's got quite a bit of utility. Watch the mats, though. Kind of low. Needs to take a little bit of time to farm there.
He's actually getting shot at from the right-hand side. No, it's Evermore who's going to go down by a Reeser. He's holding down the hotel right there. So, unfortunately, we did miss a little bit of the action right there. But Sparkle looking to get his loot together.
You see there in the action feed, Aim Hero. Someone we got to actually meet and talk to. Found himself an elimination too. And I mean, Paradise, man, this is looking pretty heated right now.
Man, if I had a loadout like this, I would feel so confident. AR, Palm Shotgun, SMG. It is the 3-pack combo here. And you can see Young Man looking to pre-aim that crosshair down the alleyway so that Eraser can rotate right into it. And take a look at the eliminations right now. It's Medusa who's in the lead. Pung Sang-a right there, right behind him with 2 elims as well. And Eraser has 1, who Eraser's right down below him. And now the first shot. That was going to be first shot accuracy to take a little bit of shield off of Eraser. He's going to heal out in the open. Kind of a risky move. He obviously doesn't realize there's another player super close by.
And that's the thing, man. Is so Eraser is now kind of like in this weird spot where he's like, I want to continue to farm. I want to just keep doing. I mean, look at the mats. They're super low, and now they're trying to get things together.
And so here's Eraser moving around left and right. And we have ourselves an actual dogfight going on. These guys are bringing it to each other. That is damage being dealt to him, and they're going head to head. Oh, he's going to jump out.
He tried
to take it.
Wow, that was absolutely cheeky. Didn't quite work out. Now we're over at Akao, and I believe Akao actually joined us for the Pro-Am as well, representing Korea. So it's actually really cool to kind of be on his turf, you know, get to watch.
Oh, those are whites. Dodges a grenade right here. He's fully shielded up. You know he's about to bring it to his player. And he is damaging that tree so that he can open up his line of sight.
He's got to be really careful. Only 1 mag in his AR and 1 in the burst. He's got to be super careful how he approaches this fight because he's actually surrounded. You can tell in the top
He's
right.
going off on every single player. That player over there to his left-hand side only has a pistol, so he's got to make a big move right now. And I think he wants to chase the one down that he hit for whites for sure. So Jung's on the run here, and it's up to Akao who's going to hunt him down, getting some resources in the process as well. Kind of sucks that he lost his Stormwing early on.
Yeah. I mean, that was, you know, he was trying to go for plays, but then immediately a dogfight breaks out, and then he just opts to bail. And now he is off in a build fight. Look at this build, though.
Talk about crank those 90s.
Jung trying to keep up, but Akao is like, no, friend. I would like the high ground now. Oh,
Akao almost takes fall damage right there. Jung Ryuk hidden behind the wall. He's going to go for the wall replacement. Their wall replacement was successful. Looking to make the quick edit, but he's got to be careful because he is expecting it. Swaps back to the pump shotgun. Doesn't quite land it here.
Oh, he did damage for whites there. Not quite enough. It looked like about a 59. And you saw Akao playing with that edit. He kind of kept faking it because the other player knew. He was like, you're going to go for the edit. Nope, now. And then Akao goes in for the play.
And it's actually someone who's coming in for the third party. It's Somo Zhang, who's over on the left-hand side, up in a build as well. Looking to try and take this. And it's a Stormwing that's going to successfully wreck that one right there. And it's actually, no, Somo who catches the Elim instead. There's a Stormwing, jumps in. Wait, what in the world? Akao jumps on it. It's going down.
This is absolute madness.
Happening?
He's got to build and he can't.
Envy comes in to wrap that up. Pung Sang-a comes in and that's 3 eliminations for Pung Sang-a. Suddenly it just takes that. And we hop on to Gabriel, who's now in Salty Springs. Dude, that was
madness.
Impossible to keep up with. I did not expect a Stormwing to suddenly come crashing into that build fight.
And then suddenly Akao's like hops out, ends up in the Stormwing. He's like, I need to bail. I need to get out.
I like what he attempted to do though. That's like a counter, right? You see someone fly a Stormwing into you. It's a little reckless if you can get on the passenger seat. And it looks like we got another battle going on here. Gabriel's gonna land some shots for blues here. So that's shield. But he has no shotgun.
Yeah, he's not. He does have that 6-shooter there, but he's got the heavy R to work with, right? He does have these grenade launchers, and it works. He's got that Porta Fortress to fall back on if he needs all that cover.
Yeah, Gabriel here eating some storm, we like to call it. Probably, you know, a little risky. Now building up to kind of hover over here. He's looking to get this launch pad going. He doesn't want to be in a storm for too long. Hopefully he does not get chipped down as he's making this rotation. But if he lands at this storm line here, obviously he'll be able to push this player out to the storm, and that's going to be one hit right there. Takes all of his shield. It's actually a headshot.
Seong Ho here, landing shots when it counts, and now Gabriel's on the back foot.
Yeah, this angle is not good. Seong Ho has the natural high ground here. He doesn't have a shotgun to push this.
Oh!
It's a hand cannon from Seong Ho.
That was massive. That was a headshot. That player is done so, and now we're over to KO Duty, who's got himself a Stormwing. Just looking to isolate some builds right now. Kang Doll versus Flash. Oh!
Yeah, Flash is going to put him down with that 1-2 pretty much pack-a-punch combo right there. Shotgun followed by the SMG. Here we have Rabbit going with the roof replacement. Is going to fall into a trap.
That's a trap.
Oh my! Milfy pulls it off with the clever trap right below him, kind of walks right into there. And now that is 3 eliminations for him. And going over to the full-on kind of world look here, it's Envy who's leading with 4 eliminations.
That's right, man. 4 currently, but right behind Jag, Medusa, and Milfy there. And I mean, we're already down to 40 players, Monster.
Westerner's on there.
I know.
Hoonzang.
Hoonzang locking it up. And it's Yo-Yo, keep it up. You just pointed out a Westerner, and Yo-Yo is down.
Yo-Yo just
Caster
got
curse.
so clapped right there. But that is what happens when you push a player hyper aggressively and he is waiting. So Hoonzang looking to retreat back to that Storm Ring and get on out of here. Now we're jumping over to Noah. These guys are bringing it.
Yeah, Noah's super low there with 11 HP. He's got to watch that fall damage. Ghoul is down below, bouncing off the grenade.
Oh no, that grenade's actually going to ricochet into his own build. Unfortunately, he cannot afford to take any fall damage right now. He's rocking 2 shotguns, probably not by choice, but he does have an upgraded pump here. If I'm him, I get out of here. I don't want to be in between this crossfire of Joker and the pressure of Ghoul Tongue, who's in front of him here. He's got to smack this rotation right here. So good play by him, recognizing that the enemy in front of him did decide to retreat. And it looks like Waylon Woods is actually flooded right now. 38 players live.
Wait, does Noah hear it? There's a Stormwing overhead. You see he like kind of ducks behind the trees. No, you know what? I hear a Stormwing. I'm good.
These Stormwings are savage. They are coming in. You don't see them, you know, in the North American scene very often, kind of just sitting there, right?
They're always in use.
People are holding them. These guys are using them. They're dive bombing players, and he's bringing it even without heals. He doesn't care. He beams him down now, looking to rotate. He's still hunting down Ghoul Tongue here.
That was crazy. If Noah had just kept lasering him down, he would have gotten that elimination. But now we are over to TFUE,
who has 1 elimination and is looking to pick up some heavy resources right now. So he's in the middle of Tomato Temple getting his farm on.
I mean, look at his loadout, dude. I mean, he's ready to play. He's like, look,
this is such a great loadout.
I have to do everything I can to make sure that I'm ready to take engagement. We've got the AR, the SMG, the legendary bomb.
Oh no, and look who's right next by, or right near doors. Trona probably hears all this farm. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep on rotating out. Look at all the bases being put up right now. It's Envy and Seongho over to the left-hand side here. He's got to be careful. Trona going with a very risky no-build rotation, but he manages to pull it off. He gets his farm on.
And this
Here's
is
jumping over to Myth.
He's in an engagement.
He's the high ground, but he's retaking it here with a clever jump over to the side. It's a 100, follows up the AR. Nicely done.
That was crazy. Hoonzang is down. Myth just built all over him.
He's got to be careful, though, with the amount of Stormwings in the air here.
Yeah, you don't want to make yourself a target when there's a Stormwing close by.
This is boiling down, so we already have at least 2 of our favorites still alive. Seongho here, still alive as well. 1 elimination. That hand cannon will definitely break builds. He's got to be extremely careful.
Oh, but Sing had the heavy sniper and the hand cannon.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of interesting what's going on here. Seongho is putting pressure on Myth. Usak is here now, pressuring Seongho, and he needs this 1 elimination, so he is hunting for it. Oh, Oscar Roscar almost takes some heavy fall damage from Fox. He's putting pressure on Include, who's down below him right now.
Fox over there, we saw there was a little care package there.
He actually landed on it, finds bandages.
That's exactly what he needed. But Include is down below. Oscar here trying to just keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get too far away. He hears the builds going off.
Oh man, Include takes that high ground right here. Interestingly enough, those were roof panels, so he wasn't able to build on over that. That's his last 10 mediums right there.
And now Include's got the high ground, utilizing that brick completely out of wood.
He's got a boatload of ammunition here. He is not afraid to take this battle. Oscar Oscar no longer can afford to take a long-range battle. And it's Fox is coming back, sweeping in with the Storm Ring right there, looking to kind of disrupt this battle a little bit.
Include here, well, I mean, look at this mini-map. We got players flying all the way around overhead, but that player gets beamed and decides to leave. Includes like, I need to use this rift to go. I need to reposition.
Yeah, it's a good call for Oscar there to definitely use that rift to go. I mean, when you just don't have, you know, medium bullets and stuff like that, and someone's pressuring you, just kind of do it. And Myth actually targets the wrong person there. If he would have just hit Oscaro, he would have noticed that that guy had no shields. It was just straight HP.
I mean, look, this is what Myth does, right? He
Myth's got 2 eliminations, by the way.
He does. He does. He's trying to claim that first place spot, all right? He's like, look, I need to do this. Oh! Someone just flying through.
Ooh. Myth looking to destroy that quad right there. The Eraser who comes flying on by, making a big rotation just past Myth. Myth putting on some pressure right there.
He's not careful. He will get erased.
And Eraser's actually getting flanked by Fax Fox, who we just saw in the Storm Ring, who ditched it, by the way. So now it's Fax Fox versus Eraser going down. Myth targeting all of the Storm Rings in the air. I like it. Gutsy play from him, but with 400 mediums, you might as well use that AR.
Yeah, I mean, you want to keep the hand cannon. I mean, you don't need 82 hand cannon rounds, but
I think he's just looking to land a big shot. So.
Oh. We're now taking to the skies here. Our Maisen is locked in a dogfight. It's Duty here who destroys the Stormwing, but now is getting shot down here by Mei Sung.
Oh,
they
go
head. They're like, no thank you, please stay away. But immediately back on the trail, is forming it. That's it, it's gone.
25 damage from the explosion of the aircraft now. Lasanji looking to land here, and it's Machan who's built up next to him, who also has a hand cannon.
Look at the loadout here, though. I mean, we do have that gold heavy AR. We got the RPG.
His loadout is actually really, really good. That's a quad launcher being pressured from Peter Pan on his left-hand side.
We're down to 27 players.
So to his south, someone with a quad launcher. Myth now outside of the zone right here, just listening, seeing if he can bait in 525 KR. Probably looking to, kind of looks like he's in his settings right now. I wonder if he had to fix something really quickly right there. There it is now, seemingly bouncing back into it. Sang-ho still alive. We saw a little bit of him earlier today. 1 elimination on Sang-ho, and he's actually just on top of No TFUE.
A few people that are still left alive. One of them being TFUE, one of them being Myth. Don't worry, guys. The western side is still representing. But now we're up high with Peter, who's actually on the inside of the current safe circle. Myth just outside, and 525 KR. Very far from the circle right now, needs to start making rotations. Duty is still up top, though, in that Stormwing, applying pressure where he can.
All right, 25 players left. This is where the pace of the game really starts to change up here. And, you know, we went from somewhat of like a public, you know, like a public lobby kind of opening to now a competitive stance. People are looking to get their turn on, get their rotations on, and start blocking players out. We're boiling down to those actual competitive players we talked about. Little edit maneuvers being used here. Sinho now looking to pressure Myth. He's building on right next to him. This is a little bit of a position battle here. Myth is at the very outermost edge. Sinho now making it just inside Sinu. There's Myth looking for the hand cannon shot. He's gonna put pressure from behind. Almost lands when there's an edited wall to his left-hand side. Gets a little lucky right there. He does crack in a little bit of chip damage. Hand cannon perfect, and Sinho actually has to keep pushing back because he's getting pushed by multiple players. It's time to pull out that grappler and get out of there. Those RPGs are not what you want. Especially with a player like Myth putting pressure too.
Yeah, I mean, that was so much pressure coming out, but now Myth kind of has to get out of that safe storm there. He gets ticked down for it, but all in all, he's gonna be okay. And I mean, the storm favors him here. Now he's right there on the lower edge.
Yeah, it was almost, you know, turning out to be a little bit dicey for him. Not anymore. 700 wood, 400 stone, 300 metal here. His loadout is booming. This is where you want to be. Also, we did talk about it. He has the zone. So TFUE, unfortunately, not with the zone. Neither does Milfy here. Milfy's got to make a big move. He tries to edit down just a little bit. Doesn't take any fall damage.
It was a really fast edit, making his way back down to make sure he's not at that peak there to take damage.
Yeah, I love how TFUE timed that rotation right there. He definitely decided to leave a little bit early, leaving those other players behind to, you know, battle for themselves. Here's Aim Hero making a free rotation. Myth not looking to the right direction. These other guys are in somewhat of a battle between themselves there. A little too focused on one another. And Milfy going with the grapple play into the launch pad to rotate to the next zone. He's going to land on top of Fax Fox here with no fear. Oh, no, Fax Fox just barely gets out of there. TFUE gets destroyed.
Oh, by Aim Hero.
Aim Hero.
And then look, Sinu, who was disengaged Myth, then turns around and takes down Aim Hero. So now we are in top 20.
that was a big shot coming in from that opening here. Masanji now hiding underneath the roof, cone, and floorboard here. Just looking to kind of get a better visual. He's got 1 elimination. We're down to 18 players. This circle's getting nice and tight right now. What's going to happen?
Oh.
He's still holding on to that tactical.
A nice little supply drop. Thank you.
Oh, Masanji actually makes the edit there to take the airdrop. I think Milky kind of helps him out a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't like to see it, but sometimes that's the way
Mistakes
things
were
go.
made.
Mistakes were made, in fact. We're over to Jag, who's looking very, very weak. 28 effective HP. Loadout, very thin. Matt's not super great.
Yeah, kind of crazy. A lot of the loadouts we kind of jumped in. Unfortunately, people were just, you know, kind of lacking heals. So it doesn't matter who you eliminate at this point. You're probably not going to get much force. You got to be really careful. Myth catching a free rotation south right here. Oh, and Masanji has an actual rift to go.
All right, so now here's the question. When do we utilize this?
He's in the front of the pack as far as the storm goes, so you use it at the very last second. You let everyone battle their way, you know, kind of through you, and you just stick behind. So Myth is going to take the rift to go. No, it's actually
Myth is gone.
Yeah, Include beams down Myth, and Myth was trying to get to that rift to go, but it just wasn't fast enough.
So that's it, man. All the Westerners are down.
Just like that.
Getting collapsed. The Jag, whoa!
With the disgusting shot right there, taking out early morning. Hand cannon coming into play, and Jag's looking to catch himself another one, but it is. Jag's actually going to sneak up that elim on Peter Pan there, and then gets just ripped to shreds by Ningdu, who uses the RPG at close range.
But he gets jumped on, and he gets beamed.
Now it's Include versus Duty. We're down to our top 10 players here. Oh! Include going on a rampage here, gets himself another one. That's going to be a full 3 eliminations for another point and top 10. And now he's got to make another rotation out of the storm. He does get ticked one time. He might be able to push everyone off the high ground.
There's only 3 left, one up top, Macing.
Masanji looking to hold the high ground. He does have an RPG. He just has to land 1 shot here, and this game is his. Legit with even the AR. Even the AR.
That's it?
That's 1. He needs 1 more. Oh, looking to disengage from the high ground. That's a shotgun shot. He needs 1 more. He manages on accident. It's Milky versus Masanji. Is Milky going to choke and hit the storm? Doesn't look like it. Shotgun is out. It's all about the 1 pump right here.
One
Who's
shot.
gonna get their shot?
Line it up.
It's going to be Milky.
Unbelievable. Milky coming up big there with that legendary pump. Makes it. I mean, he just turned the entire situation around.
Eliminations are going to push you up first.
Yep, that's right. Moving into nearing that top 10, 11 through 25th. Let's take a look. So we know Myth made it pretty far there, but the question is, did he maybe make top 10? Did he not? Let's see.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, we're going off of elims here, and Myth had 3 eliminations at the end, and not to mention, he made it to the end game. He was like just there. I think he probably got eliminated around like 15 rank.
Yeah.
So he's going to be in the top 10. I think right here we're about to see.
I mean, we need someone at Myth in 10th
10
place.
That's a top 10, man.
That's a top
10.
10. That's fine. It's okay. We've got another game, but Milky here with 4 eliminations in the Victory Royale.